Donald Trump. Can you imagine him talking to his Secretary of State? And he's just like, Mr. Trump, and we were at Kazakhstan, and who's Stan? Stan who? Stan who? I mean, no, I'm sorry. This is the same guy who says he refuses intelligence briefings because I'm, like, really smart. Yo, let me tell you something. If there's a sentence where you should not pause or hesitate or include the word like, it's in a sentence explaining to us how smart you are. That is the one time where you've just got to be clear. I don't need intelligence briefings because I'm smart. You can't go, I don't need intelligence briefings because I'm, like, smart. I'm, like, a really smart guy. And Mike Pence is like that kid at school that does your homework for you. Because Mike Pence is at all the briefings, and he's just there like, I'll do it, it's fine, I'll do it. I bet you Mike Pence knows how to forge Donald Trump's signature. He's like, yeah, I'll do it for him, I'll just, I'll do it. And Donald's gonna come, I did this great thing for the country of Stan. Somebody hit all the keys and then wrote Stan. I don't know what that is. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you liked that video, click here to subscribe. Just keep the mouse pointer away from my face, please. Don't, here, click here to, not my face, click here, please. Please, that looks, don't do that, that's sharp, click here to subscribe.